Well, I have to do an extra special interruption. In fact, I only just recently found out I was going to get the chance to do this. I have a special announcement to make. Now, it's not Half-Life 3, for what it's worth. It's not a new hero. But Valve has a new game coming soon. You're not giving me the appropriate reaction that deserves. Thank you. This is not an extra game mode. This is not even a game like CSGO that's based on Counter-Strike or Dota 2 that was based on Dota 1. This is a game that is an entirely new beast unto its own. Let's take a look at a teaser for Valve's upcoming new game, Artifact. Now, you might not have seen the game, but I've actually gotten the chance to play the game. And if you've played previous trading card games, it has a lot of similarities in terms of having creatures and spells that you cast onto the board. But in this game, anything you see in Dota, it's here. There's not just one board, but 3 boards. You control 5 heroes, deploy them among the different lanes, creep spawn every turn. The heroes that you play in Dota, they're in the game. You can play as Bounty Hunter and cast Track on an enemy hero. Killing it gives you extra gold. Use the gold to buy item cards, equip them to your heroes. And I gotta say, it's a really cool experience because you really feel like the commander who's allocating all their various resources among this entire huge battlefield, moving from lane to lane. I don't know if you guys have any questions to ask. Valve basically told me, we're going to run the teaser. Sean, feel free to say whatever you want. So at this point, I'll say whatever I want. What do you guys want to know?
I mean, I think this sounds amazing as a whole, just because I think there's so many people that like Dota, but they don't have time to play Dota, or they get frustrated, or they don't have any friends that play Dota with them because everyone else is doing everything else, or they only watch tournaments. And I think this is a great outlet for them to enjoy Dota without dealing with the stress that comes with playing with Dota.
I will say it's a very different experience than playing Dota, of course. I mean, there's all the mechanics of like last hitting, timing, real time, all that sort of aspects. But I mean, in this game, there's a lot of really interesting cards and behaviors. Like there's these improvement cards where you can actually cast spells on the varying lanes and they continue to upkeep every single turn. So you can wind up, like I played a game where I was honestly getting my ass kicked in 2 of the lanes, but I just kept building more barracks in the 3rd, flooding my opponent with creeps. And it's really nice because often card games can be very complex, and if you've played any Dota, virtually any question you would have about how the game works, there's a very clean and clear reference to Dota 2. And with that, I'm literally not going to talk about the card game for the rest of the tournament. Oh, I'm such a tease. Because we got one more match coming up.